Day 138, Royal Kingdom, 2 Samuel 20, 1 Chronicles 25, Psalm 38. Let's begin. 2 Samuel 20. And it happened that there was, in that place, a man of Belial, whose name was Sheba, the son of Bichri, a man of Benjamin. And he sounded the trumpet, and he said, There is no portion for us in David, nor any inheritance in the son of Jesse. Return to your own tents, O Israel. And all of Israel separated from David, and they were following Sheba, the son of Bichri. But the men of Judah clung to their king, from the Jordan as far as Jerusalem. And when the king had entered his house at Jerusalem, he took the 10 women concubines, whom he had left behind to care for the house, and he put them into custody, allowing them provisions. But he did not enter to them. Instead, they were enclosed, even until the day of their deaths, living as widows. Then the king said to Amasa, Summon to me all the men of Judah on the 3rd day, and you shall be present also. Therefore, Amasa went away, so that he might summon Judah. But he delayed beyond the agreed time that the king had appointed to him. And David said to Abishai, Now Sheba, the son of Bichri, will afflict us more so than Absalom did. Therefore, take the servants of your lord, and pursue him, otherwise he may find fortified cities, and escape from us. And so, the men of Joab departed with him, along with the Cherethites and the Pelethites. And all the able-bodied men went out from Jerusalem to pursue Sheba, the son of Bichri. And when they were beside the great stone, which is in Gibeon, Amasa came to meet them. Now Joab was wearing a close-fitting coat of equal length with his garment. And over these he was girded with a sword hanging down to his thigh, in a scabbard which was made so that the sword could be removed with the least motion, and then strike. Then Joab said to Amasa, Be well, my brother. And he held Amasa by the chin with his right hand, as if to kiss him. But Amasa did not notice the sword that Joab had. And he struck him in the side, and his intestines poured out to the ground. And he did not inflict a second wound, and he died. Then Joab and his brother Abishai pursued Sheba, the son of Bichri. Meanwhile, certain men, from the company of Joab, when they had stopped beside the dead body of Amasa, said, Behold, the one who wished to be in the place of Joab, the companion of David. Now Amasa was covered with blood, and was lying in the middle of the road. A certain man saw this, with all the people standing nearby to look at him, and he removed Amasa from the road into a field. And he covered him with a garment, so that those passing by would not stop because of him. Then, when he had been removed from the road, all the men continued on, following Joab in the pursuit of Sheba, the son of Bichri. Now he had passed through all the tribes of Israel into Abel and Beth-maachah. And all the elect men had gathered together to him. And so, they went and besieged him at Abel and Beth-maachah. And they surrounded the city with siege works, and the city was blockaded. Then the entire crowd who were with Joab strove to destroy the walls. And a wise woman exclaimed from the city, Listen, listen, and say to Joab, Draw near, and I will speak with you. And when he had drawn near to her, she said to him, Are you Joab? And he responded, I am. And she spoke in this way to him, Listen to the words of your handmaid. He responded, I am listening. And again she spoke. A word was said in the old proverb, Those who would inquire, let them inquire in Abel. And so they would reach a conclusion. Am I not the one who responds with the truth in Israel? And yet you are seeking to overthrow the city, and to overturn a mother in Israel. Why would you cast down the inheritance of the Lord? And responding, Joab said, May this be far from me. May I not cast down, and may I not demolish. The matter is not as you said. Rather, a man from Mount Ephraim, Sheba, the son of Bichri by name, has lifted up his hand against King David. Deliver him alone, and we will withdraw from the city. And the woman said to Joab, Behold, his head will be thrown down to you from the wall. Therefore, she entered to all the people, and she spoke to them wisely. And they cut off the head of Sheba, the son of Bichri, and they threw it down to Joab. And he sounded the trumpet, and they withdrew from the city, each one to his own tent. But Joab returned to Jerusalem to the king. Thus Joab was over the entire army of Israel. And Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, was over the Sarathites and Pelethites. Yet truly, Adoram was over the tributes. And Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahilud, was the keeper of records. Now Sheva was the scribe. And truly Zadok and Abiathar were the priests. But Ira, the Jairite, was the priest of David. 1 Chronicles 25. Then David and the magistrates of the army set apart, for the ministry, the sons of Asaph, and of Heman, and of Jeduthun, who were to prophesy with harps and psalteries and cymbals, in accord with their number, having been dedicated to their appointed office. From the sons of Asaph, Zachar, and Joseph, and Nethaniah, and Asherelah, the sons of Asaph, under the hand of Asaph, prophesying beside the king. Then of Jeduthun, the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah, Zeri, Jeshaiah, and Hashabiah, and Mattithiah, 6, under the hand of their father Jeduthun, who was prophesying with stringed instruments, while confessing and praising the Lord. Also, of Heman, the sons of Heman, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uzziel, Shebuel, and Jerimoth, Hananiah, Hanani, Eliathah, Gedalti, and Romantizer, and Joshbekashah, Melothi, Hothar, Mahaziath. All these were the sons of Heman, the seer of the king in the words of God, in order to lift up the horn. And God gave to Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these, under their father's hand, were distributed in order to sing in the temple of the Lord, with cymbals and psalteries and harps, in the ministry of the house of the Lord beside the king, specifically, Asaph, and Jeduthun, and Heman. Now the number of these, with their brothers, who were instructing in the song of the Lord, all the teachers, were 288. And they cast lots in their turns, the elder equally with the younger, the learned together with the unlearned. And the first lot went forth to Joseph, who was of Asaph, the second went forth to Gedaliah, to him and his sons and his brothers 12. The third went to Zachar, to his sons and brothers 12. The fourth went to Isri, to his sons and brothers 12. The fifth went to Nethaniah, to his sons and brothers 12. The sixth went to Bukiah, to his sons and brothers 12. The seventh went to Jeshurela, to his sons and brothers 12. The eighth went to Jeshaiah, to his sons and brothers 12. The ninth went to Mattaniah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 10th went to Shimi, to his sons and brothers 12. The 11th went to Azrael, to his sons and brothers 12. The 12th went to Hashabiah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 13th went to Shebael, to his sons and brothers 12. The 14th went to Mattithiah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 15th went to Jerimoth, to his sons and brothers 12. The 16th went to Hananiah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 17th went to Joshbekashah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 18th went to Hanani, to his sons and brothers 12. The 19th went to Melothi, to his sons and his brothers 12. The 20th went to Eliathah, to his sons and brothers 12. The 21st went to Hothar, to his sons and brothers 12. The 22nd went to Gedalti, to his sons and brothers 12. The 23rd went to Mahaziath, to his sons and brothers 12. The 24th went to Romantizer, to his sons and brothers 12. Psalm 38. Unto the end. For Jeduthun himself. A canticle of David. I said, I will keep to my ways, so that I will not offend with my tongue. I posted a guard at my mouth, when a sinner took up a position against me. I was silenced and humbled, and I was quiet before good things, and my sorrow was renewed. My heart grew hot within me, and during my meditation, a fire would flare up. I spoke with my tongue, O Lord, make me know my end, and what the number of my days will be, so that I may know what is lacking to me. Behold, you have made my days measurable, and before you, my substance is as nothing. Yet truly, all things are vanity, every living man. So then, truly man passes by like an image, even so, he is disquieted in vain. He stores up, and he knows not for whom he will gather these things. And now, what is it that awaits me? Is it not the Lord? And my substance is with you. Rescue me from all my iniquities. You have handed me over as a reproach to the foolish. I was silenced, and I did not open my mouth, because it was you who acted. Remove your scourges from me. I fall short at corrections from the strength of your hand. For you have chastised man for iniquity, and you have made his soul shrink away like a spider. Nevertheless, it is in vain that any man be disquieted. O Lord, heed my prayer and my supplication. Pay attention to my tears. Do not be silent. For I am a newcomer with you, and a sojourner, just as all my fathers were. Forgive me, so that I may be refreshed, before I will go forth and be no more.